Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Kanella Ciraco art. So tonight I'm going to do a quick pour. We have a 12 by 24 inch canvas. I have actually gone ahead and taped the back of it. Usually I don't tape my level 1 canvases, but I figured I'm going to start taping some of them because I do have a show that I'm participating in November. And I'd like the backs to be nice for the show. I don't always tape them, but anywho, just quickly before I get started, for those of you who are new, and those of you who are not, you may have already heard me talk about these awesome silicone mats. These ones are a little dirty. It's been a while since I've cleaned them. But as you can see, they are these awesome silicone mats that I now use when I'm painting. I do not use my newspaper print stuff anymore. These are awesome. So I have 4 of them. They cover, this is a jumbo mat. So I have a 4 foot by 4 foot table. So pretty much they overlap a little, but they're very great. They're called Loli Vefi. And I'll put the link in the description box below. And if you'd like to buy one, you can do so. And then you can get a $5 discount by using the code Kanella5. So just my first name and then the number 5, all one word, and you can save $5. And shipping is free anywhere in the US. So yeah, I've been using these mats for a while, and I've been peeling off my skins as they dry, which is really cool. So I'm going to be doing magnets with these skins. So that'll be an upcoming video down the road, I'm sure. So back to pouring. So like I said, I have a 12 by 24 inch canvas. I'm going to flood it with my white. In here I have Artist Loft Acrylic Flow White, and Floetrol and water. And then I have my squeeze bottles full of color. And if you want to know how I mix my paints in these squeeze bottles, please check out video number 63. The link will pop up here at the top. Now, when I made that video, it was about 3 or so months ago. And in the video, I mentioned that I don't measure my white and I don't put water in my white. Well, I have since changed my ratios for my white. I actually do measure my white, and I measure it the exact same way I measure my colors. So everything I measure is measured the same way, because you have to make sure the consistency of your white is the same as the colors. Because if this is off in any way, the white, it'll really mess up your Dutch pour. So if you do check out video number 63, ignore the part where I say I don't measure my white and I don't add any water to it, because back then I didn't, but now I do, because I did a few pours over time and they didn't work out because my white was either too thick or too thin, and it didn't work out. So I decided to stop being lazy and start measuring my white. So I've poured the base down on my canvas and I am spreading it out with my awesome spatula. A lot of people ask me where to get the spatula. You can find it in my Amazon shop. Again, the links are listed below. I have a Canadian Amazon shop and a US Amazon shop. And for those of you who are inquiring, it is the large spatula, not the small or mini spatula. This is the large spatula. So, just gonna spread this out evenly. This works so much better than a popsicle stick. Let me tell you guys. This thing is awesome. It's actually for omelets. It's an omelet turning spatula by the brand OXO, O-X-O. But yeah, it's a great tool, and it's silicone, so everything just peels right off of it. All right, so here I have same bottle, same squeeze bottle. It's got the same white in it. I use it to get my edges covered all the way around, because I find it very helpful to just squeeze a bead of white all the way around, and that way I make sure the edge of my canvas is covered. Makes it super simple and quick too. There we go, covered. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my torch and I'm going to pop all the air bubbles. A lot of people also ask me, do I need a torch? If you do, really you do. A heat gun won't do the same job a torch will. You really do need a torch. The heat gun won't pop the bubbles that are trapped underneath. It'll probably pop the bubbles on the surface, but there's lots of bubbles underneath. Plus the torch helps bring out those cells. Okay, so tonight's colors. Now you all know how much I love my blues and then my purples. And if you've seen a couple of my past videos, I did the fall colors with the, you know, the permanent violet, red violet, and the orange, and you know, what else? Magenta. So then today I decided greens. I haven't done greens in a really long time. So we are going to start off with Phthalo Green by Academy Grumbacher. And then I have Cadmium Green Hue by Pebeo Studio Acrylics. And then I have an Iridescent Green Yellow by Pebeo Studio Acrylics, which I have in this cup because I don't have it in a squeeze bottle just yet. And then I figured for a contrasting color, I was going to do gold, but I think I'm going to go with the yellow. So this is Cadmium Yellow Light Hue by Liquitex Basics. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we're going to find out, aren't we? So let's start with that, and we'll see how this works out. Because I've done the blues, I've done the purples, I've done the blue and the purples, you know, and then I've done the magentas and the pinks, but I haven't done a green in a really long time. So make sure your canvas is level. It's very important. If you don't plan on moving it after you pour, just get a level. This also is in my Amazon shop. Any level will do. Just make sure it's level everywhere, because you don't want it to be crooked, because then all your paint will slide off. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with the phthalo green, and we all know I'm gonna do my squiggles. All right, I don't know how this is gonna turn out, so we'll see. All right, and then let's do the bright yellow. Does look pretty cool actually together. Oops, got some green on there. All right, next let's do the cadmium green hue. All right, and on the top, I love these iridescent colors by Pebeo. They are beautiful. They seem to create some really awesome cells for me. And then they shimmer and shine. They're very metallic-y. So let's do this one. It's so much easier when I have it in a squeeze bottle. I have a bit left. I might as well use it up. No sense in wasting paint, right? There we go. And I mixed up just enough. And I actually, you know, I actually measured this. So, you know, if you follow my recipe on video number 63, I literally just cut it in half, or times 4, cut it in half. So if I needed 80 grams of Floetrol for the squeeze bottle, and clearly this is a small little 2-ounce cup, so I cut it in half. So I went from 80 to 40, and then from 40 to 20, and then 20 to 10. So I used 10 grams of Floetrol, and then I did the same thing with the paint, and then the same thing with the water. So I have become a big stickler now for actually measuring everything, because like I said, if the consistency is not the same, then your Dutch pour is not going to end up the way you want it to. So I've learned my lesson to stop being lazy. It only takes a few minutes if you have to pour a new color, but just do it. Okay, now, and a lot of people ask me, what's my scale? It's literally a kitchen scale that I bought like 15 years ago. I have it covered in saran wrap so I don't ruin it. And it's like from Walmart, and I got it like 15 years ago. It's just a kitchen scale. Nothing big, nothing expensive. It was probably like 10, 15 bucks. So now I'm gonna pop all the bubbles, because there's lots of bubbles and we want to pop all of those. Again, another reason why you need the torch. All right, let's blow it over and see what happens. All right, and as usual, I always blow my paper towel right off the table. What else is new? All right, so I've blown the white over, and now I'm gonna do what I always do. So I'm gonna start in the middle, I'm gonna blow half this way and the other half that way. All right, so here we go. I'm telling you guys, go and buy this stuff. This iridescent stuff. It comes in, like I have this as well, iridescent blue-green. There's an iridescent green-blue. I'm telling you, it's the iridescent line of Pebeo. This stuff is phenomenal. Like, I'm looking down right now and the cells that are popping up, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about this. Is it, I'm wondering, it's opaque. It must be. But the shimmer that comes out of it is just insane. You won't believe it. I wish you could see. I'm trying to think what other colors come in iridescent. If you just Google it, just Google Pebeo Studio Acrylics, for those of you who don't know the brand. I get it at Michael's, but look for the iridescent, okay? It's, oh my God, this is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh, there's a Juno here. I love my Juno, but that needs to come out. Did I get it? I don't know. Oh, I did. All right. So I don't know if I want to do, I'm loving this side. And actually, I just love it. I just love it. I don't even want to touch it. And I'm like, I love phthalo green. Like, oh my gosh. So this is the phthalo green. So phthalo green, Grumbacher Academy, this stuff. I also have it in, which is also a very, very good green. It's also Phthalo Cyan Emerald, which is also by the Pebeo, which is also a very good phthalo green as well. So I don't think I want to do anything to this. I really don't. There's a lot of color on this side, but there's a lot of white on this side. And let me see if I'm just going to turn it around carefully. Okay. Of course, my paper towel blew way at the other end of the table. All right, so the only thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to blow right here because there's just a big patch of white and it doesn't match the rest. So let me just do that real quick. And what you want to do is you want to blow ever so gently. Like, the softer you blow, the better, because it just leaves a really cool design. And if you blow too hard, you might splatter the paint. So I love this. This is all color that was hidden under the white. So if I blow here as well, there will be a lot of color under there. So like I said, I want to make it kind of match. So that's it. I know there's color under there. You could just see it. And look at here. The skins that are going to dry here on the side are going to be gorgeous. So I am not going to torch the center because I'm actually loving the way it looks. What I am going to do is torch the outsides because under these patches of white is green. So let's see what happens. I only like torching the outsides now because it kind of leaves, it's kind of like a design on the outside of the petals. And I don't like torching the center anymore. It's funny the things you decide as you keep doing more and more of these. You're like, oh, I'm going to change it up. Before I used to sit and blow the whole thing out, and now I just blow it with the hairdryer and leave it. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm done. It's just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Let me bring you guys down for a close-up. I can't believe this. This is beautiful. Oh, all right. Check this out. I hope you can see the shimmer I'm seeing here. When I get up closer, I'll show you where I'm talking about. But look at the phthalo green. It's just amazing. Now, if you can see it, I'm not sure, but right here, it really shimmers a lot. Let me see if I kind of tilt. I don't know if you can see it, but believe me, it is there. There is a definite shimmer going on. So I love this. I'm starting to experiment with a lot of different colors. If you saw my last video, I did a monochrome with black and white and then a touch of Payne's gray, and I loved it. But anywho, here it is, guys. Let me know what you guys think. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for those of you who are new. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell, guys. That way, every time I post a new video, you get notified, and that way you don't miss a thing. And don't forget, all my links are posted below, my social media links. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. If you're on those social media sites, please follow me there. I'd appreciate that as well. And of course, my PayPal link for anyone who would like to donate. I would really appreciate it. It helps me buy supplies so that I can continue doing tutorial videos like this for you guys. A big thanks to Patricia and to Melissa for your donations this last week or so. It is very, very much appreciated. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for that. And don't forget to check out the link for the silicone mats, Loli Veffy. And that's it for me, guys. So thanks very much. Have a good night or a good day. And I'll be back, and maybe I'll try another different color combination. Who knows? Take care, guys. Bye. Good morning. Hi. Hi, Juno. Hello. Juno. Hi, buddy. Good morning. All right. What? You know. Do you know? What? Hi.